Hi and welcome, and I hope everyone is well. I'm Shirley, otherwise known as Crazy Cat Lady Stitches, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And know I've been MIA for the last few months. I think the last was last summer. I have had some health issues, not serious ones, but niggly ones, which have sort of built up on top of each other. I am getting better. I'm still seeing the speech therapist for my voice. If you hadn't realised, I had lost my voice. And I was going to record this on Friday, but Thursday I came down with a bad head cold, which you can hear has affected my voice yet again. So I am going to go through and tell you what I have done for the month of January. I have worked, I can tell you in a bit how many projects I've worked on. 5 projects over the month. I have done a minimum, because this is this amount of stitches that is being recorded because they're digitally recorded, 4,269 stitches. I could quite easily say almost double that with the other ones, but that's my progress, and I have developed a spreadsheet so I can keep track, and I have started a diary. Hopefully I'll keep it up. I'm not doing whip go. I'm not doing any games. I am just going to try and concentrate on finishing my projects. But I've started some as well. So, without further ado, right, sorry about that. That was the postman, and he has brought some stitchy goodies. So I'll show you that in a bit. I'm really excited about that one. So, yes, so first of all, what I'm going to start with is with some projects that I have finished with. Completely finished, absolutely sorted, and I'm just leant down to pick this one up. This one I started in May 24. It's from Lizzie Caked, and I finished it in June last year, 25, and got it at the summer retreat at Floss Friends Framed. Now this one is really special because it was our 25th anniversary, and to make it even more personal, they're a bit heavy, I have had one of my wedding photographs put on the back with a thing. So that is,
there you go, Mom.
Finish number 1. Did you not read my text?
What?
I'm filming. Right, and the other the next one that I've finished, I started at the No Band retreat. Or was it? No, the Floss Friends retreat in the summer, May. And finished this in July and got it to the Floss Friends retreat in October, where Lisa, Atelier Framers, she did the other one as well. She's the one I go to for my framing. Made this custom frame. Let me just tilt it so you don't get the light in it. And this is Gigi by Mirabilia. No, Nora Corbett, beg your pardon. Get your facts right. This is Gigi. A Nora Corbett design. And this is a frame, and this is how she's turned out. She's absolutely beautiful. So I'm glad I've got some finishes, and then I'll stick a photograph up of my smalls exchange that I did for Christmas, which was a ink circles design that I've made into a coaster that was in one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines a couple of years back. Sorry if there's any noise. My son, as you might have gathered, has just come back from shopping for me. Let's get this right. Right, so now we'll go on to the whips. As I said, I've worked on mainly 5 projects this month. Maybe 6. Depends, because one list is just counting all the stitches and whatever, so it gets a bit confusing. I'm just going to release this. Oops, don't want to lose the knob.
Side door open.
I've had that before. And this is by Debbie from Tempting Tangles Designs. This was a SAL at the end of last year and I bought it as a SAL, and I am working on sections 7 and 8. I did have 8 done, but I was working on, I did have 7 done, but I was working on 8 and realised I was out of it. So I've had to unpick all this front corner and recenter it from there and work it from there. So that's that one. And it is to stitch or not to stitch, that is the question. That is not a question. And I'm thinking of making this into a pillow. And I have got another one, which is starting this month. Diligence is a mother of good luck, with whips in progress. So that is one I'm going to be starting when I finish this one. And it'll be one of my small ones that I'll be just doing all the time. So that is my first project, and I have spent some time on it. And as I say, I've almost finished it. I've only got to finish the last 3 sections and that is done. That's project 1. So that's project 1. The next project I have been working on is not counted stitches because it's on a paper chart. It is from Glendon Place. It is the Bird of Paradise Mandala. Or Mandala. Oh, excuse my voice. And I started this at Noban. '23? And I hadn't picked it up for a while. All I had done is basically these 2 leaves and the start of the flower. I have finished the flower, I've worked my way onto these leaves and flower and started the border. So this is going to be an ongoing project for the year. I shall be picking it up periodically, picking it up and working on it for a week or so and then putting it down. I hope to get quite a bit of it done this year. So that's that one. So I'm hoping you will see some progress in that. It is absolutely beautiful. I just love the colours. It's on buttery, 28 or 32 count, I think 32 count, from Sparklies, because I used the 28 on the Tudor Rose. So that's that one. I'll put that in there before I lose it. I've already lost it once. I've got a duplicate pattern because I lost it once. So that's a side effect of having too many whips. Right, the next one is in this lovely bag. Most of my bags, if they're not made by me, are from Stitch Mania, Stash and Michelle. Thank you. This one I got at the latest retreat. Now inside it I've got Country Garden Samplers, A Year in the Woods, The Bar Now. This is about an evening and a half's work. It's a restart, and I'm really happy with the material now and with the colouring and how our progress is. I think it's 28 counts pole stitches, and let me see, it's be on my spreadsheet for me. Yeah, for cottage garden samplings, even weave, pole stitches, 32 count, and the call for colours. There you go. I must use this more often. It's better than my brain. And I last worked on it on the 29th of the 1st. Is that the right one? No. Yeah, 29th of the 1st. I worked on it. And that's my threads. So, yeah, so that is that one. This bag is mine, and in it it's got a restart. It's a Teresa Wensler, and it was done on linen. I originally started it with the kit, wasn't happy with it, wasn't happy with things. Managed to go online and find the pattern of this as a PDF online from her site. Is it online? Something, I'll put it down there. And they got a good selection of her patterns online as PDFs. So I haven't made much of a progress, but knowing what Teresa Wensler is like, the amount of stitches that are blended, this is a 28 pole stitches, I think. Yeah, pole stitches fabric, 28, and using the cord 4 colours, and this is the colours from the kit. So the kit was quite old. So that is my progress so far. Another one I need to serge and do the binds for this frame. Yeah. So yeah, that's that one. So that'll be one that I'll be working on and pulling out as and when I want fancy something different. I have got some projects that I need to complete, so that one will just come out if I want to change of scenery or whatever. The next one I've got is stitching rules, which is done from Primrose Cottage. I'll put the picture up here. This is part of the Floss Friends retreat. Sal to get it done for October this year. I've worked out if I work on it every month for 7 months, I will get it done. So hopefully by July, August time, this should be finished. I'm just going to say, where is it? It's on even weave, and this is also a pole stitches at 32 count, and the threads are all DMC. And I think it's looking smashing. I did start it on a 40 count, and that's the difference of 40 count to 32 count. But my eyesights were getting a little bit icky with it, and as I would be working with it quite a bit, I thought I would move on to the bigger site. But I will finish this one and make these two a cushion. Then I might well look at the others and see if I can make them a cushion out of this, like a pin cushion. So that's that one. And this is in a lovely project bag made from a lovely Floss Friends member, Kathy, who I did a Christmas exchange with. I showed you the coaster. I also got a beautiful candle and some chocolates and some mints. No, not chocolates, mints, and a just cross stitch, which she asked me if I did not have a use for, to forward on. So that's that. So this is gorgeous and suits me to the T. So that's that one. So I've just got one more, I think. Yeah, one more. And this one is a sow, and I am keeping it up to date. This is January. I've completed all Januaries. I'm a member of the Peppermint Purple group on Facebook, and I also one of her gold members, so I get a pattern every month and discount on her patterns. And I decided that I was going to do some black work. I have got some black work in my whip pile, but I thought I would do this. So I'm just working out which way round it is. And this is the block done for January. I have now got the two of the blocks for February, so I will finish those off. And it doesn't take a couple of hours of stitching, but it's so delicate. Now the fabric I'm using is from Lakeside. It's carnation. It's got a card printed of carnations on it, which doesn't see much, but it does affect the colouring of the variegated thread as it passes through it. So it makes it a bit interesting. Not only have I got the variegation, I have got the colouring underneath it and the shading. So that, at this moment in time, is all that I have got stitched up. Been stitching. I am stitching this on Silks for You thread, this plum one. I forget what its number is. I've got it somewhere else, but the numbers come off the thing. Look at my book of worms. Silks for You, and it's 155, and it's this lovely plummy purpley colour, and hopefully that'll be enough to do the whole lot, because I'm only using one strand. So you should see progress on that at the end of this month. I should have finished the February block on my next filming, and that is it. But as I said, I've been to the Floss Friends retreats, and I have bought quite a few project bags. This is one, this as well, from Stitch Mania stash, and also I've bought a project roll if I can reach it. Just dropped my cone. This is a mat that I will take with me when I'm on retreat to put all my bits and bobs on. This is also from Michelle. That's the back, the same as the cat bag, which I got at the same time. And this is that one. It's got some nice pockets here that you can put things in, something to throw your threads in, and that is that one. So I'll fold that up later, but that's not, oh, it's that I feel. Thought there was something there that that's that one, and that one, and I bought from the last one, and this is the corresponding project bag to go with, matches the mat. Yeah, that's a question. And this one I bought at the last retreat. I just thought it was so apt for my owl. And I might put the rest of my woodlands in it as I'm stitching it. And I also got this beautiful witch, not this last one, but the one before. But I picked it up, saved postage. I picked it up because sometimes I see something in between retreats and I just say to Michelle, just hang on to that and bring it to the next retreat for me. And that is all of that. So now this mail that I received, I am so excited. I have never ever cross-stitched with these people before. I have heard of them, I've heard how good they are, and I am going to unbox this one with you now. So here we go. This is, so first of all, let me just show you. This one is asked for as embroidery. I think it's peach cranes, and I've got Sarah to blame for this. And this is how it all comes. Oopsie daisy. I paid for the export and everything in front. So here's what we get in the box. Oops, dropping everything. So first of all, let's have a look at these. Here's threads, and they've got the little markings of the symbols on them. If I can just show you that. And that. As I was saying, I paid for the shipping and posting up front. I last got a statement on Sunday that it left the country, and it's here today on the Monday. So these are the silks. I should be able to get the PDF, which I will download later. But they've got a pattern. And they've got it in such a way that you can cut it out and piece it up. I won't show you because of the graph. And then there's the full one. Very good. And here's the fabric. So I'm looking forward to starting that. I got this as part of my birthday treat to myself, and maybe a birthday start, which is in a couple of weeks' time. So we'll see. I don't know which one I'm going to use, because I have also got this one, which is Provincial Seasons, and I just think that's gorgeous. Let me just have an open up at that one. Nothing like running your own scissors, is it? That's it. So again, silks already bobbined and signed. The fabric, the pattern, and a needle minder and needle. I forgot to mention to show you that one in the other one. So those are my things, and there's my download code. So I hope you've enjoyed this little run through. I hope you all keep well, and if you've enjoyed it, please give us a subscribe and a like and share, and I'll see you in the next video for end of January, end of February, beginning of March. So in the meantime, take care, look after yourself and keep stitching. Bye for now.